Hello, going very well.
Hi Yasmin, it's all good. How are you doing?
Awesome! So, for people who don't know you guys, introduce yourselves.
I'm Kalina Muthumuni, co-CEO of Hyperglade.
I'm Malinda Muthumuni, COO of Hyperglade.
Hyperglade! I love that name. I see you guys will be doing some exceptional work here in Sri Lanka as a platform for NFTs. Tell us about your company.
Right, so Hyperglade is democratizing NFTs. Right now, if you want to buy an NFT, there's a tiresome process that you need to go through to just buy NFTs, because to buy NFTs you need to have cryptocurrency, a crypto wallet, NFT wallet, a lot of things like that. With Hyperglade, we make that process as easy as shopping online, and at the same time we are providing creators like artists, musicians with a way to easily sell their NFTs online.
I absolutely love your concept, but how local friendly is this?
So it is actually very much local friendly. For NFTs we are taking a community based approach. That means there will be community leads, we'll be building up Sri Lanka's NFT community and helping artists to get discovered. Also, we will make it easier for them to sell their NFTs, and also we'll make it easier for buyers to find the NFTs in Sri Lankan community as well.
So currently the international scene has like a few different platforms. So the one problem a lot of NFT buyers have is saturation. How are you going to deal with the saturation when it comes?
As you mentioned, one of the biggest problem is there are like millions of dormant NFTs available in the marketplaces. But with Hyperglade, we make sure that we have an approval process for the artists, so that they can get into the right community that will help them sell their NFTs better and faster. So they don't have to just sign up to the marketplace and leave their NFTs there and waiting for somebody to discover them eventually. But we are providing with them the tools and the resources required to promote their NFT and increase their visibility.
Yeah, that's where the community-based approach really helps. Because let's say if you are going to put something on OpenSea, as a Sri Lankan artist, you're going to actually put it there, you're going to mint your NFT, put it there, but how are you going to get discovered? If you don't have tons of money to do marketing and build your brand yourself, then you're going to be actually lost in sea. But with Hyperglade's community approach, the people inside the NFT community itself will be promoting the artist, and they will talk about the artist, and hence the artist will have better chance of getting discovered.
Which is really cool. So that's a lot of work you're doing for artists.
Yes, exactly. That's one of our main ways of actually democratizing NFTs.
Right now we see a lot of high value NFTs being sold, but that actually doesn't benefit the artist. We want the artists from Sri Lanka, emerging markets, to be able to sell their work as NFTs, because that was the initial proposition of NFTs, to bring the power to the artist directly. For instance, NFT have this royalty function. Every time your creation gets resold, you get a direct percentage to your wallet. For instance, let's say somebody buys your NFT for $100 today, and then they resell it for $1,000 tomorrow. You get a percentage of that $1,000 directly to you, which is not something that you see in the physical world, but in the digital world this can be done very easily, and this means that the artist can repeatedly benefit from their creation, which I believe is amazing.
Absolutely, I think it's very futuristic, it's very cool. So here's my next question to you guys. So there is this issue of royalty when it comes to music and ownership. How does that affect music NFTs?
So when it comes to music NFTs are going to be created as similar to, let's say, art NFTs. The function of that is similar. But what is revolutionary, as I mentioned earlier, is you can use the royalty function to generate continuous licensing as well. And the NFT space is quite new at the moment. The space grew 15,900% in 1 year, that in 2021. And we are expecting a lot more improvement in the space, and especially when it comes to music. This is going to provide indie creators, small musicians who want to get into NFTs and do not want to be involved in a record label that's going to rip them off. Instead of that, they can actually go to market themselves using NFTs, and at the same time the royalty functions, licensing, everything that they can use to generate money from, we will see better features added into the NFTs in the future.
Yeah, so let's put it into simpler terms. In a more user case scenario, let's say you are a DJ and you have a track that's a beautiful track and you want to actually license it out so people can use it in their content, and then you need to get money out of it. So as an NFT, the process is so simple because you can specify how many NFTs that you can create for a product, basically in this case a track. So let's say you want to have 100, so you put 100 NFTs of the same track, so then people can actually own those NFTs as the proof that they have actually paid for this NFT and they have the license to use that.
Which is like really, really cool. And there's obviously like a reward-based program as well, apart from the auction stuff.
So when it comes to the reward-based program, I believe you are talking about the community rewards.
Yes.
And so how it works is our solution, Hyperglade solution per se, is going to have different communities involved in that solution. And when a particular NFT gets sold from a community, the community leads, the community token holders, they get a percentage of that sale directly. So you can hold a community token and generate revenue as well. And then in return, you are expected to do moderations, reviews. So we can go into more detail about it once we launch our platform towards the end of this month. So we are very excited about it, and we are onboarding creators at the moment. And so how it will work is we are going to empower the community through the NFT sale as well, not just the NFT creator but the community that helped to make that NFT sale.
Which is fantastic. What about issues like plagiarism, etc.? How are you guys going to deal with that? Because this is something that's a very touchy topic in like the world of music. So
with NFTs, you can easily see who created the NFT. It takes mere minutes to verify that. So for instance, I'll take an example. You have a trading card, you have the physical trading card, and you have an NFT version of the trading card. To see if the physical trading card you have is actually original, you need a third party to authenticate it, which can take a lot of time, take a lot of effort. But to see whether the NFT is original, all you have to take a look is at its public address, which you can do with a website within like a couple of minutes. So what we can actually do is, if somebody is creating a fake NFT, we can see who created it. And if the original artist is not the one who has created it, we know it's a plagiarism, we know it's a fake, and we can easily take that down.
So on an NFT, basically you can see the entire transaction history with one search on the blockchain. So that's the beauty of it. It's very difficult to actually not difficult, it's kind of impossible to meddle with that record.
Mathematically impossible.
Mathematically impossible, yes. You have the number of the math?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, I see you guys have been doing your homework.
Yeah. So it's mathematically impossible to actually meddle with that record. So
basically it'll take about 1 million years for you to crack that and actually fake that record. That's why
NFTs are revolutionary. That's why NFTs are going to be the building blocks of the so-called metaverse.
And if I'm an artist and I'm interested to already be a part of Hyperglade, how do I do that?
So you can visit our website hyperglade.com and sign up there, and then we will get you through the onboarding process. But once the marketplace is launched, you can simply go to the marketplace and sign up there and add your NFT collection. It will go through an approval process, and then your NFT collection will be listed on our platform.
Also, let's say if you want a more personalized approach, you can do a brand auction where let's say instead of one NFT you actually have a collection. So you want to put that whole collection out there, like how it happens in a gallery. So if you want to do that kind of work, you can join with us to do a brand auction. We'll give you a specific landing page and we'll promote you. We'll help yourself, basically give resources for you to promote yourself. So it's quite interesting work, so you can easily get discovered.
And so you guys are going to be having Sri Lanka's first NFT auction in the very near future. Tell us about that process and the track. Oh my gosh, the track!
Sri Lanka's very first music auction. That will be Pem Kekula NFT Auction, which is going to be hosted very soon on our platform and hyperglade.com. So the track is Pem Kekula by DJ Mars, Upsi and Romain Willis. So we are very excited to work with them, and we love the track. So we are going to host them as a brand auction, like Malinda said. So it'll be on a dedicated page. There'll be souvenir NFTs that we will very soon reveal what they are. So we are very excited for this, and as Sri Lanka's first music auction, we believe that a lot of people will be interested in this, and amazing track from DJ Mars that has a lot of traction across the world.
Pem Kekula NFT auction is going to be the first music NFT auction in Sri Lanka. In that itself, it's going to hold a lot of value. So for potential buyers, this might be a piece that's going to be valued in millions in years to come. So please be there.
And I love how you guys have kept it local friendly as well. The fact that you guys have opened it up for debit and credit cards is so good.
And what we saw is, like, if you want to buy an NFT, right now most marketplaces you have to have cryptocurrency, but in Sri Lanka it's not as easy to get your hands on cryptocurrency. So we are working with local payment processors, so you can use your credit card, your debit card, you can simply make that transaction. It's just as easy as buying something online, and you can directly get the NFT to yourself.
Which is fantastic. How is reselling going to happen? Is that also going to be through Hyperglade in the future?
Once the NFT is created and you buy it, you can put it on any platform that you want. It can be OpenSea, it can be Rarible, it can be Hyperglade. So Hyperglade, we are going to make it easier for you to sell into maybe Sri Lankan market, maybe Singaporean market. So with Hyperglade it will be easier for you to sell, but there's no limitation. You can put the NFT wherever you want and get it sold.
Even if you want to keep it for for a long time away, you can actually download it to your physical wallet as well. There's no limitations. That's what you want to do with your NFT.
Woo! Exciting times! And would you guys be opening this up for art as well, like you did with Urban LK?
So Hyperglade marketplace will be a place where you can upload any type of creation as NFT. So it can be artworks, it can be music, it can be videos, it can be even be documents. So NFT is basically a deed to your digital creation. So we are not going to limit that. You can simply upload it and have your NFT created.
Even if you want to upload, let's say, a poem or a lyrics or anything that you want to do. And user cases wise, people are selling land also as NFT. So there's like literally no limitations to what we can do with NFTs.
Future goals: own a land in Panadura. NFT.
Yeah, I mean, if Sri Lanka's government will be ready to do that, yep, that's an absolute possibility. Now it happens in California, right?
Yes, it has happened in 2017. That's a few years before the boom of NFT as well. Exciting times.
Yeah, exciting times and amazing stuff. Is there anything that you guys want to say in closing?
We want to invite everybody to visit hyperglade.com. We are launching our marketplace very soon, and at the same time we are going to host Pem Kekula NFT Auction, and there's going to be a lot of benefits by just taking part in the auction, so do check it out. And
and this is Sri Lanka's first NFT platform that's going to be launched. So come and join us, support the artists that's going to be on our platform to reach a global level.